Welcome to Ready Player's video game reviews. Today we are reviewing Skul, the Hero Slayer. Skul, the Hero Slayer is a side-scrolling action platformer game developed by Southpaw Games. Despite its bright colors and charming pixelated scenery, Skul is not a forgiving game. The player encounters fast-paced battles with fierce enemies on ever-changing maps. This game is not meant for the faint of heart, as constant death is par for the course. With each dungeon run, Skul is presented with new stages featuring a variety of traps, ranged weapon fighters, and close combat enemies all trying their best to eliminate them. This game will certainly keep you on the edge of your seat. Skul, the Hero Slayer features an unexpected protagonist. Skul is a small skeleton soldier who is employed by the Demon King. Under the onslaught of humanity's single-minded aggression, the Demon King and all his subjects are captured. It is Skul's job to find and liberate the Demon King. However, there's more to the story than meets the eye, as Skul himself is a child, and how he meets his demise is a mystery. To help him on his quest, Skul utilizes his head-swapping abilities. Each Skul in his arsenal has special stats and abilities associated with it. Some of the available Skuls can turn him into a warrior, a werewolf, or an alchemist. Like most roguelite platformers, Skul, the Hero Slayer, allows you to attack, jump, and dodge enemies. But what makes the combat system special is a quintessence mechanic. Quintessence is a type of item with both a passive and activated ability. Quintessence can come in 4 different qualities: common, rare, unique, and legendary. Only one can be equipped at a time. But Skul can also have 2 skulls and up to 9 active items, which grant him random power-ups including attack speed increases, additional HP, and more movement speed. Additionally, other items grant you fighting companions like the Fire Spirit Salamander and the Earth Spirit Gnome. There really are an endless number of equipment combinations that can be customized to fit your playstyle and keep the game feeling fresh. The first few hours of the game will be a grind as you get destroyed relatively quickly by powerful enemies. During most runs, the random items and the scant upgrades will not be enough to defeat many of the bosses whom you encounter. By the time you get to a new skull or item to try out, you might die before you learn how to utilize the equipment. With each death, you will start back at the very beginning and have to collect items all over again. This playstyle and the grinding it entails might be too tedious to keep a more casual gamer's interest for long. This is not to say that the game is not fun. Skul the Hero Slayer is an excellent game, but it will take a lot of skill and patience to beat each world. However, with the game restarting upon death, Skul does offer a traits skill tree that allow the players to make gradual gains. Indeed, the traits offer a way to help make each run a little easier, and thus you will slowly make progress even though you die constantly. So just expect a lot of dungeon runs until you have a firm grip on game mechanics and item abilities. If you're up for the challenge of a roguelite platformer, it's worth your time to check out Skul, the Hero Slayer. Thanks for watching. To keep up with all your gaming news, like and subscribe, and be sure to visit readyplayer.xyz.